Albany, New York, Rensselaer, the capital of New York City. Out of this capital, state capital, have passed many decisions concerning abortion by Catholic leaders, and the bishops and the priests have said nothing. The state of our church, Amtrak station. This is where I begin. I walked from Albany with my bags, wondering where I was going. I had never been here before, but I remembered the American martyrs, the Jesuits that went to Orisville, New York, came through Rensselaer and Albany. And I began my journey walking, saying, God, you see, I want to serve you, but I'm weak. I want to do your will, but I know not where I go. Lord, if you understand, do not put me to shame. I had no problems. Whenever I arrive at a church, I go in and say a prayer. It might be a Hail Mary, an Our Father, the Rosary, the Chapel of Divine Mercy. Whatever prayers is possible is good to God. Then I woke up. I made it to Stockbridge, to Pittsford. I got a ride from somebody. A good Samaritan stopped by when it was getting dark and gave me a ride. So I woke up in the morning and headed for Mass at St. Joseph's. I began to walk, taking my pictures, taking my videos, and meditating on the grace of God, the Divine Mercy. Divine Mercy Sunday, the first Sunday of Easter, is one of those things that we need to take advantage of. We need to go to confession and confess our sins and be in a state of grace so that God, as He promises to Faustina, will forgive all our sins. A state of grace. I looked at this church, an abandoned Catholic church shut down. The wages of sin, my beloved, have shut down the church. Our church has been infiltrated by priests that have unnatural inclinations. They're supposed to be chaste and celibate, but they're sleeping with men. I went to Mass at St. Joseph's Church, spent some time praying the Rosary, prayed the Rosary with the people in the church. I'll never see them again. Some of them are dead. Some of them are in heaven as we speak. Some of them are in hell today as we speak for all eternity. But it was good to meet fellow Catholics, showing the unity of the church, that I can come from California and be in Massachusetts and still find Mass. That is why God is a Catholic, because just like the Catholic Church, God is everywhere. I continued my walk trekking to Stockbridge. I wasn't feeling good, but I continued walking on. I was pulled over by the police, but I'm a man on a mission. Did they not arrest Peter and Paul? I continued on, praising God for the scenery, the beauty. How magnificent is God who has crafted those trees in verdant lush. Ah, my supreme greatness. What my eyes have beheld. Look at those geese sitting there praising God. Oh, you creatures, praise the God. Oh, you winged creatures, praise the God. And then I thought of St. Francis of Assisi, the seraphic father, walking about in his journeys and praising God. Night came upon me fast. I knew not where I was. I was in the country, but I persisted on. It was nighttime when I arrived at the Shrine of Divine Mercy. Early the next morning, I continued on praying and asking Jesus for forgiveness. I went to Mass, received the sacraments, went to confession, and took part in the pilgrimage as Pope Francis had instructed. This was it for me. The pilgrimage officially, as the church had inclined and adhere. Jesus, I trust in you. I took some time to get out to church to see the country around. All work and no play makes Jake or Jack a dull boy.